Hello everyone, welcome back to the Dungeon Force podcast. We are still running the D&D campaign, Pool of Radiance. And I'll go ahead and let everybody introduce themselves here real fast.
And starting off, once again, it is I, Card, player Dimitri, and one of the few sane members of this party, and also kind of the leader, clerk, hype man. I wear a lot of hats, and not just for stage performances either.
Right.
So that. Let's see. Dark's not here. Dar's not here yet. So, Jace, you're up. Punk.
Hello, I'm playing Zone, and I am playing truly the most sane character out of all of us. Very good. No one's challenging me on that. Anyway, he is a dragon kid.
I believe that's a matter of perspective.
A dragon kid, primordial weapon. Water spells, healing, basic healing, but healing nonetheless. Anyway, on to the next.
Who's got it?
I'm Miss, and I'm eating. I am playing Green Oreo Dragon Bound Sister.
Is it me? Nope, we still have Rick.
Okay. Oh, yep. Hello. Okay. So, hello, I'm Rick. I'll be playing as Zakir, the bloodthirsty Goliath,
Like super quiet.
which hopefully won't become a stereotype.
You went like really quiet.
You might want to boost your mic a little bit or move closer to it.
All right. Can you hear me now?
Bingo.
There we go. Okay. So, let me just repeat myself. I am Rake. I'll be playing as Jazakir Whitehair, the Goliath fighter. She's very bloodthirsty. She's got issues.
A lot of issues.
Indeed.
All the issue. Oh no, wait, that's someone else. Never mind.
I think Dimitri tops her in terms of daddy issues.
Well, in Jazz's defense, she doesn't have any parents now.
Ryu, take us away so that we can have something a bit more cheerful.
Oh, look! Samuel just found a halfling. This ought to get interesting. Alright, all jokes aside. This is Ryu coming back once again. Playing the Dragonborn Artificer Samuel. Let's just say halflings are not on my best friends list, and we'll leave it at that. And my Alchemist Fire, yes.
And I am Wolfie. I am playing Mikul and Orsari, the Dragonbound combo.
Right?
Yeah.
And I am Serene, the DM, Dungeon Master, and the one turning this old AD&D first edition campaign into Dungeons and Dragons 5th edition. Before we begin, I just wanted to make a note that I haven't seen you guys utilizing any of the note stuff up here so far. So just I was just thinking about it because you did learn the boss's name, but I didn't see anybody make any modifications. So that aside. When last we left off, you all were returning to the civilized area of Newfoundland, as it's known as. as you make your way through the civilized area to the, you make your way through the civilized area, finally arriving once again in the council chambers.
I just imagine, like everyone's walking through Asari, purchases herself somewhere. Jazz is carrying him north of Gray over his shoulder like a sack of potatoes. Like one of his broken legs just hanging there limply because for those people who don't know, in between sessions we like to do just a little bit of text role playing, and Jazz kind of broke one of his legs.
Surprised the second one wasn't broken.
He didn't need that leg, did he?
She'll probably pull a Bane on him soon.
Remember, aim near the base of the spine to make him quadriplegic. And that way we don't actually need to. That way we don't need to worry about any sort of complications like his heart or his lungs giving out. Why do I know this? Why do I know this?
Because Dimitri is secretly a psychopath, or maybe it's his player.
No. I said that. Didn't say that. I didn't say that in character. I'm wondering how I know this as a person.
Good. So
it's because you're secretly an assassin. That's why.
Don't get me started on that, you Templar. Anyway. Group starts heading towards the desk. Dimitri's like, Dimitri's like, okay. At first, like, sorry, let me get the voice. Miss Sasha, we're back, and you might want to inform council member Counselor Werner that we have a present for him.
Actually, it was Ulrich that sent you off that way.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. Or
no. It
No.
was Werner.
Yeah. No.
Right, never mind.
Yeah, it was Werner.
I did introduce Ulrich, but I forgot that it was Werner that was the one. Anyway,
Yeah.
yes, you're right.
Yeah, he's like, tell Werner, tell Councilman Werner, we have a present, and that's where he sort of motions to Jazz. He's like, Jazz, present the prisoner.
Fine. Shit. Fine.
Zune just sort of.
She pretty much just drops him on the floor.
Starts petting him. He's very cute.
Sasha will, stare at the half-dead Norris the Grey. And she will turn to one of the other guards or whatever, and have them call for Werner. It takes only a few moments for Werner von Erslingen to come out of the to come out of his council chamber. He looks a little annoyed at first as he steps out. He says, what's going on? What's so oh.
Dimitri's like, I thought you should come see this personally instead of getting the message from one of your assistants. So here you go, Norris the Grey, captured alive. At least I think he's alive. He looks at Jazz. Get it? I get it. I didn't kill him when I wasn't looking, did you?
No.
Yeah. Okay, so he's just unconscious from the broken leg. Gotcha.
So provided the necromancer.
You're welcome.
Made him. He should be fine.
He's like, and I thank you for the trust me. I thank you for the fact that you didn't kill him, despite you wanting him dead. He turns to him, Warner. It's like the two of them used to be in the same gladiatory arena, and she had a lot of pent up anger against him, and had to convince her not to lop off his head. So please, we played all the extra effort for you.
Werner will chuckle at that and say, I remember my days in the arenas.
So you used to do the same thing as Jazz. Great. Eventually he's like, that explains so much.
Werner calls for one of the guards to take Norris the Grey off to a cell for questioning. He thanks all of you for capturing Norris the Grey and tells you that when he knows more information, he will gladly pass that information on to all of you. Before Werner turns and heads off, he looks to Sasha and says, Sasha, my dear, if you will be certain to give them their rewards for this. Sasha calls for one of the assistants, who brings a small satchel that has 350 gold in it.
Jackpot! In the back of Dimitri's head, he's like, jackpot!
And that's when Samuel pops up and behind Dimitri and is like, whoa, I smell gold.
What? He's like, what are you, a gnome? What are you, a gnome? Yeah.
Typical
No, but my alchemist shit gets expensive, dude.
He's also part dragon, so
Looks to the half dragon. The half dragon. He's like, is that thing with certain dragons? He phrases it as more of a question towards Arya, expecting Zorine to answer.
you just see Orsari's head poke through the door. Gold?
I'll take that. Yeah, I'm gonna take that as a yes then.
Silver dragon.
Okay, let's see. He's like,
Hey, look, everyone! The silver dragon wants gold. Does that mean the gold dragon wants silver?
Hey, leave the jokes to me, Zune. Although if that does go into a comedy act, I'll be sure to credit you.
So Jazz is gonna leave and go to the tavern or whatever. This council shit isn't her bag. Which, out of character, is basically me having to go AFK.
Okay. Dimitri's like, okay, let's see now. I'm let's see, 355 7 ways, because despite he looks around, he's like, it seems to have disappeared. I know he came back with him. He must not be one for this politics stuff. It's like, oh well. So it's like, at that point, he's done. Actually, I'm gonna do this now, just so that we don't have to worry about it later. He's actually going to divvy up the gold 7 ways. You know, so more or less put his 50 into the quote unquote party storage, and then hand the rest to everyone else. Like this share to everyone else.
Okay.
Well, it's pretty much as Jazz leaves, he's like, "Hey Jazz, hold up!" Tosses her a small, pretty much like a small pouch full of her cut.
So how much is each of us getting paid?
50.
50 gold apiece. All right.
Yep.
I will.
And not seeing Dimitri said, just tucks his share away in a bit of a pocket in his pack. Be sure to give this to him when I next see him.
Sasha will remind everybody that council member Cadorna still would like aid in some scholars traveling to Mendor's library.
Pop up and say, the rest of the council know about that.
I missed that.
Zoom would pop up and say, so the rest of the council knows about what he's after.
Yes.
You all have seen the complete list, I hope?
Indeed.
Just sort of indicates over to the list. Oh, very good.
Okay. Look, North the Grey. Despite how he presented him, he was kind of a tough fight. I don't know whether or not whether or not everyone wants to take a little bit of time to rest up and let their bones knit back together.
Of course.
Or not. But if we decide to do, then you can tell Counselor Cadorna to have his scholars meet us outside the insert name of the inn we're staying at here in the morning.
Very well.
All right. So with that, unless you need, unless you need me to help you with paperwork again, then I do believe this will be where we part ways for the day.
To that, Sasha will answer and say, at the moment, the paperwork is manageable, but I appreciate the offer.
So, he smiles it's what I do. I help ladies in whatever field I am needed in. With that he bows, turns away, then starts to leave. A bit of a smile on his face. And Q's smart. Oh wait, Jess is there and Vivi's not there. So yeah, which means no sass from anyone this time. And then King Yukio in 3, 2, 1.
Zoom utters something that he thinks he remembers Vivi hearing and probably misquotes her completely.
Yeah. Wait. Mikio's not going to chime in about taking a shot at Dimitri.
What was it?
I have expected Mikio to fill in for Jazz and Vivi in terms of any time that he gets at least a little bit of joy, somebody seems to knock him down a peg.
Oh. Yeah, no, he'd probably be outside tending to Orsari more so right now than anything.
Dimitri is so
he's
weeks ago type joke.
Yeah, I'm sorry, but he's just a little bit paranoid between those two because every time in terms of his perspective, those two seem to around his parade.
I think it's even more fun just watching him. Just the fact that he's now flinching at nothing.
Yeah, if anyone does wonder why he's sort of flinching, he's like, sorry, old habits. When you're half expecting a boo or a jeer, you premeditatively tense up.
Oh, that tends to happen when the bard gets booed off stage.
Although you'd think that that audience just cricketing is probably worse than booing or jeering for any entertainer.
Trust. No. A cricket means indifference, which means you didn't do good or you didn't do bad. It's the boos and the jeers that you need to worry about because you know how long it takes to get that tomato stench out of your show outfit. Weeks. Takes flipping weeks.
And here I thought tomatoes was what you used to get rid of skunk smell.
Well, skunk smell / the smell of a Dimitriac.
Oh.
I don't think I would have gone that far, but hey!
Technically, you haven't seen my new act yet.
That's terrifying all in its own right.
See, people say that way to him, but no one wants to see his act. So,
sorry, let me get this out. It's like, well, I haven't exactly had a chance to try my new act out because we've kind of been busy saving this place.
Now, question one thing: we saved the town. Where are all the females?
That looks and Dimitri does that. Hears that. Looks to Zori and Ari and Osari's like, I'm not gonna question your logic, but just be glad Jazz wasn't here to hear that.
Oh, my logic to that was ones that aren't willing to kill me over a wrong word.
oh. So anyway, I guess.
I'm still the new guy. I'm still learning people.
It's like right. We keep forgetting. I can't. It's like he looks to Zuni. He's like, so you want to start a betting pool on whether or not on how long it takes before Jazz punches his face in?
I wager one day.
I give him a night.
Zune heads on over to the bar, orders would probably see about alcohol and lettuce, and probably goes and has a drink with a fish.
Wow.
So wait, he's made friends with a Triton?
No, goldfish. Who knows? You know, I'm sure it's perfectly legal in Flan to get drunk with your fish, right? With a goldfish.
And as long as you in your room, people probably don't care.
Right.
As long as you're in your room, people don't care about anything you're doing in there. As long as you're not breaking the walls down.
You know from experience, don't you?
Let's just say there's been one too many alchemic explosions.
Wow.
I always have to ask for the basement room.
Oh, thanks. You know what? I was actually referencing where you're actually staying, but hey.
Yeah, that place blew up too.
But okay, moving on. I'm guessing we're gonna have to re-roll initiative unless you want us to keep the ones we currently have, because I think we were rolling for the next day instead of actually today.
No, you were. You were rolling for... I anticipated that these initiatives would be the ones that carry over, so...
Okay, so
you were not anticipating us picking a fight with the entire council for the fun of it.
At least not yet.
I mean, if you had somehow gotten into an encounter, I'd say roll another set, but since you didn't, we can just use these ones.
I mean,
right.
We can try and get into an encounter. Go piss off some locals.
I'm sure Serene would prefer Flan not up in flames by the time we were done.
Well, yep. Anyway, next morning.
Over my impulses.
Technically you do, but anyway, next morning, roll for breakfast.
Roll for breakfast?
Yeah, see how good it is.
Roll for breakfast.
It's not raining right now. You might want to take out the recycling. Just a suggestion.
15 luck roll for breakfast.
I'm adding my survival roll to this.
Oh, for adding survival to this, then I'm 16.
I got a 19.
Nice.
So what we're saying is Mikhail has better breakfast this morning.
Were you kind
It's easy to already gag
with the bonus. Oh, wait, scratch that. I was assuming it was a 2. The survival is a 4. So I got a 10 out of that.
Cool.
Sorry, ate dirt.
Breakfast today. As you all leave the inn, you find a... Excuse me.
I don't know what that is, but it sounds interesting.
As you...
I do, but...
As you...
Anyway. Anyway.
As you leave the inn, you come upon a group of definite scholars. You know, they're definitely not dressed in any sort of, you know, protective gear. They're very definitely people that have come here solely for the purpose of traveling to a library and seeking its inner spirits, or inner secrets. Sorry, that's the word I was looking for.
Do they have red cloaks?
No, they don't have red cloaks.
Well, I'm just gonna walk right on past them.
Dimitri's like, hold up there, Sam. Like these are the guys that we have to escort.
Wait, them?
Yeah.
Oh crap.
Yeah.
It's like Dimitri, sort of sighs, pinches his nose, like, Okay. So I'm guessing you're the group of scholars that Councilman Cadorna has asked for us to escort.
We are, yes.
Well, allow me to introduce you to individual members of our collective group in case you have any sort of personal questions or just so you know who's who. I'm Dimitri Hanali, leader, accountant, hype man. Yeah, I wear a lot of hats. All right,
that no one else wants to wear.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Over here is Zareen and Asari, effectively my second in command. Over there with the giant silver dragon is Mikiel and Osari, are one of our resident swordsmen. He's from a country whose name I haven't learned yet. If you want, you can bug him about a whole bunch of cultural stuff if you want to. Back there, points to is Zune. He's one of the two main muscle in our group. Don't worry, he's nice. I know he looks like a dragon. I know he looks like a chromatic dragon, but don't worry, he's fine. Over there, that's Samuel. I call him Sam. Our resident, one of our two resident magic users. Say hi, Sam.
Hello.
Right.
And here I was expecting a hi, Sam.
I was expecting that too. Also, yet to actually, get back, join up with the rest of us. Is Vivi? Trust me, you'll recognize her in a moment. She little short lady covered in bandages. She's a cat. Don't worry. Try not to die in front of her. And finally, the other muscle of our group, Jazzakir Whitehair. I call her Jazz. Big Goliath lady. Also, please try not to anger her. She can be a little bit temperamental. And somewhere around here is Sid. He's doing armor. Don't worry. Relatively chill guy. Although he does seem to be a little bit more. Any questions?
No, I don't have any questions.
All right, super. Let's get this rolling. We'll go. Let's get this little train wreck rolling.
Zune takes to the sky and casts his steel tsunami on the scimitar.
As I'm slightly in the back, messing with flasks.
Oops. All right.
Yep. Mikiel and Asari are taking off as well.
All of you begin to make your way through the back through the slums till you once again arrive in the Well District. As you arrive in the Well District, you can see guards, soldiers, the like, beginning to spread out throughout the district now that the council has sent people out there to hold the district.
So, hey, as they pass the guard, Duke's like, "Hey, Wedge."
And finally, you begin for the first time to make yourself, to begin to make your way down to a southern portion of the city. As you arrive in the Scholars District, you can see that a lot of this area is pretty badly worn down. A lot of the buildings are in pretty bad shape. There is a small garden, dedicated to one of the gods. You have no idea which one, as all of these statues and markings that would have told you so, who are gone.
You know what? You know what? I'm gonna have Dimitri make a religion check because who knows? Maybe just by how they're constructed will give us a hint.
And I'm back.
Well, congratulations. We now have nerds with us. 15. Gotta love that jack of all trades class. That gives me half my proficiency.
Sorry. I actually need to find something in regards to this aspect.
It's all right. You probably didn't expect, like, you know what? You didn't expect, the bard to pretty much be like, hold up, like garden statues. I know who this is.
There actually is a thing for this. Problem is that I don't know that I have it written down anywhere because I think I got rid of the old Flan map. And that's where I would have had that information. And I am not currently seeing anywhere that I have that map stored anymore. So.
I thought it would have just been some god of knowledge.
Probably.
Yeah, I could probably see, I know, oh yeah, it's a god of knowledge, because let's face it, Dimitri kind of would probably half-arse it. He's like, oh yeah, god of knowledge. Not exactly sure which one it is, but definitely god of knowledge.
Yeah.
Sounds about right.
And I have to expect, half the party saying, no shit.
Right. Let's see, it is... actually not even on the official map of the Scholars District. So I have no idea.
Just because it would be a little bit funny and because it's forefront of my mind. How about Thoth, the Egyptian god of knowledge?
Maybe. Yeah, no, it's not listed on. I actually went on, online and did a search for the Flan map, and they have everything marked out, and even they don't have it written down. So there's that.
So yeah, going with the Egyptian god of knowledge for this one.
Yeah.
Maybe the one that Dimitri's down with Thoth, but there's other ones like like Athena, and Moikane, the god of wisdom from the Japanese pantheon, which that's a whole nother kettle of fish.
There's fish involved now.
Have you not met Zune?
That's true.
Like his main thing is fish.
Right. The main thing is indeed fish. Wow, they've really expanded Flan's map since this game. I'm looking at the current version of the city of Flan, and they have the little areas that you've been in now, and then there's just this entire city all around it. It's wow, okay, well that changed.
Anyway, Scholars District, various half-worn statues to the various gods of knowledge.
Indeed. So, yeah. Anyway, as you begin to make your way a little further into the Scholars District, you begin to see the library. The library stands pretty tall, right in the heart of the district. Despite the damage of the rest of the city, the district, the library actually still looks like it's in pretty decent condition.
Dimitri's like, I'm not sure how we missed that when we first came in, but I'm a little bit surprised because that looks like it's still in relatively good condition considering, well, looks around the district,
Yep.
I just look up at it for a second. I'm like, this does not look like home. The rest of the place looks like home, but this place don't. It's not blown up.
The library is made of solid stone bricks. You can see a few patches of wall here and there that look as though they have been broken down. But aside from that, everything seems to be in pretty decent condition.
Are we noticing a stunning lack of, things trying to kill us?
This district isn't very big, so no, there's really nothing around.
So nothing tried invading this, apparently.
Either that, or they thought that this place wasn't worth their time of invading. Oh, also, I just realized we're in the middle of an escort mission, and we've got 5 guys to take care of. So
So what happens if all of them die by chance?
I think we fail.
What do we say to Gadorda? Yeah, all of your people just sort of died.
Don't know what happened. We took our eyes off them for a moment. The next thing they know, dead.
And we see rabbit assassins taking off. I'm like, those exist?
I mean, there are rabbit people, so.
Oh yeah, those comic and Echo bestial Usagis. Definitely don't want to mess with those guys. And before people ask, yes, Serene is actually working on a bestial race that involves bunny people. I wish I was making this up, but it's kind of cool.
Yep. The Usagi, they're a sub-race of the bestials. So just like the Kamineko, and I don't remember what the dogs were, but I had a name for them.
Oh, Kaminu.
Yeah, Kaminu. Yeah, that's right.
You know what we need? We need fire-breathing frog people.
Yeah.
Next thing gonna say is you need talking fish people.
Ninja.
Yeah, ninja. Yeah, they'd be ninja frogs. The Gallic Tail of Jiraiya, people, look it up.
I was thinking the Battletoads, but yes.
Battletoads. Oh God.
Anyway, so big old library. Looks like it's always been dealt with a little wear and tear. All right. Hands in the air. Who thinks there's magic afoot here?
Oh, there is no question about that. There's something either magical around here, or they got a bodyguard around here that it'll kill on sight.
Zune raises his arcane, covered in freezing water scimitar.
I meant in the we were actually raising that in terms of saying that yes, there's magic afoot here, or an example of magic, because I was talking about the library itself.
Probably both. Zune, it's probably both.
Right.
Like this is like I'm glad you're here, Zune, because you make comedy so much easier. All right, so Jazz, you want to do your normal thing whenever we see a door?
Sure.
Whoa, you seem a little bit raspy. Didn't get a lot of sleep last night?
No, not really.
So yeah,
Zune flies over, pats Jazz on the head. It's okay. You'll get to break a door later. That ought to cheer you up.
What do you mean she gets to break one now?
Exactly. Well, have fun, Jazz. Pats her on the head again, and then flies back into the air.
big guy, you do know you're probably at the land because I don't think this place has many sunroofs.
He's just pretty much just going to wait until until that door is down, and he's probably just going to go ahead and fly through the entrance and then land.
Alright. Let's see. Stepping up to the door.
Wait,
you give the door one good hit, and the door opens.
Wait, did you say one good hit? So wait, she used the fox on it?
One good hit.
Okay. Sorry.
Immediately inside, you can see what looks like a peaceful contemplation garden. In the center is a large pond, now thick and murky. A lot of the ground around you seems, let's see, what's the word? I had it written down here. Did I miss to write that part down? The basic, yeah, sorry, I can't think of the word. It's like muddy.
Swampy?
Yeah. Swampy.
Swampy or boggy?
The rest of the garden is choked with weeds, and only small paths of rats remain clear. Only the small paths of rats. Wow, I read that completely wrong. I did not write that down at all.
Ooh, good roller, sorry.
Right?
Honestly, Jazz, if that didn't work, Jazz was just going to use her warhammer as a sledgehammer.
Right.
So, wait, so, uh-oh.
Sorry, just
So, yeah, for me,
just how it's, oh yeah!
if you weren't going to make that joke, I was.
Oh, Kool-Aid, oh sorry?
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no!
Oh, yeah!
Oh yeah.
Right.
Kool-Aid, oh sorry.
And then Alchemist fire right into the top.
Are we just going to light this place on fire?
Not yet. He was joking. Hopefully.
I was talking about the Alchemist fire into the Kool-Aid man.
Green is pretty much going to stay in the courtyard through that gaping hole or
well, from here you can see paths to the left all the way over here, and paths to the right all the way over here.
Well, might as well start at the right entrance.
Yeah, nothing better to do. You know, we could ask the skulls.
well, Zarina is standing over entrance, or is going with Dimitri.
Alrighty.
Dimitri is like, oh, hey, oh, hey. Normally you're on Zarina's shoulder. What's up?
She's staying at anything.
Right. So I didn't quite catch that because you got broke up, but I'm guessing she said she's staying back with the scholars in case something happens.
Well, no, she said Zarina's staying in the entrance in case anything comes. And basically, Oria can communicate remotely.
Okay. So, gonna do a quick perception check to see if there's excuse me, anything behind this door.
As you're about to do that, a green blob drops down from the rafters directly on Orsari.
Oh. Well, at least it's not me this time.
Hey, look, it's Vekasan's favorite creature, I'm sure.
Sorry,
Meanwhile, a different universe.
She takes 1 damage.
take 1 acid damage. But she is covered by the green slime. So she will continue to take damage every turn unless the green slime is destroyed.
Holy crap! That is some big green slime.
Yeah.
So
Huh? I guess we either attack it or just try and get it off of her.
well, let's see. Go ahead and make a nature check.
On a sorry?
From Mikiel. Have Mikiel roll
Okay.
nature check.
Yep, he doesn't know anything about it.
Well, if anybody else wants to try a nature check.
Yes, Will.
I'm gonna take that. I'm gonna take the roll that I did do for perception, but use it for nature. So 15.
All right. I'll let Jazz roll. 9. So Dimitri, you know that direct sunlight, abilities that cure disease, or fire, cold, or radiant damage will instantly destroy green slime.
Does he say that out loud?
He's like,
Fire?
what?
Does he say fire?
Yeah, he actually looks to Ori. He's like, so you think you could spit a small fireball at that thing, small bit of flame at that thing?
Probably.
I'll pop in behind.
Like,
Sorry.
pulls out his.
I think Zarito will be able to do it sooner.
Well, Zoom could actually probably take care of that the soonest, and he can actually.
No, Zareen can do it the soonest.
Yeah, Zareen has a 22 on initiative, so she's first on the list.
Ah,
If we're talking about
okay.
initiative
Well,
order.
that's what you want to use it for.
I mean, I know she has Aurea has careful breath, right?
Well, I was thinking there's a way we
But
can
the
technically do
slime
this without
absorb
using
all
our
of
breath.
the before it. Sorry.
So wait, are we trying to light something on fire?
Yeah.
The slime is only covering a small bit of Orsari.
I'm just saying, if someone has cold damage, she is a silver dragon, so she does have immunity to cold damage.
That's partly why I was like, you might want to actually leave that one to Zune.
Yeah, he's like, okay, like in order to get this thing off her, we either need to freeze it, fly on fire, freeze it, or I don't know, put it in direct sunlight.
Zune holds up a raindrop knife. Would this be enough?
Well, like let it fly, buddy.
Zune Zune checks. Zune, actually, how far away is Zune from it?
Yeah, about 10
10
feet.
feet.
10 feet.
Zune might actually want to use the scimitar since it's pure cold damage anyway. So Zune's going to approach, and this time we're just going to try using the scimitar, which is pure cold damage now, to cut it off of you.
Alright.
12, 13. I think it's about, that is about 16, I believe.
16 to hit. Will hit. And
Alright.
it really doesn't matter how much damage you deal because that will, even 1 is enough to destroy it, so.
In that case, yeah, just off it goes.
I guess. Or sorry, just like it's pretty much just like flings it off of her in big chunks of ice.
Zune's like,
Cold damage
Yeah.
basically just crystallizes the like molecules, and then it just kind of crumbles. So. It basically solidifies the ooze and causes it to just crack and crumble apart and stuff.
Oh, there you go.
She probably just kind of shakes as the shards of frozen slime just kind of fling off her. So.
Yeah, oh, I've got a bad feeling about this now.
Well, I say we get out of this swampland and actually into the building, so we can avoid more of those.
Yeah, he sort of calls out to the people, still here by the entrance and the guys, like, be careful, like slimes be afoot. If you get some way of dealing ice or fire, then if you see one of those things, then that's how you take care of it.
I mean, you said sunlight too, right?
Yeah.
Would radiant damage be included in that?
Radiant damage is included in that. It's direct sunlight, abilities that cure disease, or anything that deals cold, fire, or radiant.
Okay.
So, radiant is very specifically listed in there. So, yes.
Wait a minute. Library, slime. Oh, Serene, you are not. I think I know what's lurking in here, and oh no.
Is it a slime monster of intense knowledge?
Possibly, but I'm not sure whether or not Serene went with that. But anyway, that's out of character knowledge, not in character knowledge, so.
Moving forward as though nothing ever happened.
Yeah, although in character.
We all cringe on the outside watching over these people. We're like, you poor bastards.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, anyway, Dimitri's going to try and listen in this door to see if there's anything behind it. Because the last times they've gone essentially dungeon diving has worked out so well.
Yeah, I think he owed an ochre jelly some money, did he not?
16.
Alright. You hear nothing beyond the doorway.
Okay. Dimitri's he's like, okay, nothing there. He's going to try and open the door, gently.
Stealth check.
Mm-hmm. That's an 8.
Pushing the door open, you can see a long hallway. Small sections, or small little divots in the hallway here can be seen. They are small little study corrals. They're really just a desk with a bench and not much else.
All right, scholars, you in first. That way, you don't have, that way, if there's anything in there, you can look. Zune, you go in next in case they run into trouble. Because let's face it, you'll probably be if we encounter more of those slimes in there, you can freeze them. He looks to Asari. He's like, "You're going to be a bit of a problem."
No, I can squeeze through there.
Okay. All right. So who wants to go next? Inside. Yeah, I'll probably go in. See, I'll go in next. Then the rest of you guys can decide who goes in after me. Come on, Aura. Come on, Aura. Because yes, he is still mispronouncing Oria's name. If just for a bit of a comedic effect, plus at this point it's pretty much just a nickname.
Right.
I guess you would try and squeeze through there instead of just trying to bash your way through all the walls.
I mean, what library needs walls anyway? That seems like such a terrible thing for.
So is Samuel staying guard with
What now?
Like she's asking if you're going to be sticking to the back, if you're going to be on guard duty with her.
Yep, I'm standing back. Any more slimes? I've got Alchemist Fire.
Okay.
Meanwhile, Jazz is just smashing the wall to get in.
Zuda's following the scholars, looking over their every move. Very dumbly, but also incredibly creepily.
Right.
For the love of God.
Unfortunately, with only a 9 perception, you hear nothing through the door.
Is Jazz on the weaker side again of things today?
That was Mikio.
No, that was Mikio.
Oh, Mikio. What is Mikio trying to do to the poor door?
He was trying to check if there was anything behind it, but I'm guessing he was a little bit distracted by the scholars, pretty much being like, oh my god, look at all these books.
Pretty much, yeah. Well, you haven't found any books yet. It's just been these little study corrals. So.
And it looks like Jazz is going through the door because I'm not gonna get shown up by a dragon.
Right.
Oh no, not through the door.
Sorry, through the wall.
Down through the wall.
We're putting more holes in this than anything.
What I can tell you is that there is a hole in this wall here. As you sort of walk by it, you notice that while everything else seems to be in pretty decent condition, this area looks as though it has rotted and decayed away. That said, anyone who is perceptive enough will note that while you are in a building, there's no lights or anything around here. Yet, everything is perfectly well lit up.
I was trying to I was trying to actually move Dimitri and Aura over there, but hey, we're kind of cramped over here.
No, one question: would Arsari be squeezing right now in this hallway?
She's big enough to fit to the hallway. It's just the door here.
The doors.
You have to squeeze through. So.
This is pretty bad. I was looking at the wrong part of the map the whole time.
Yeah, you're way the heck down here. Down at the bottom of the map.
I'm okay with that.
Okay. Yeah, Dimitri, seeing the, kind of decayed, right away stuff, Dimitri's going to do a quick investigation check because, this does not seem normal. 17. Mm-hmm.
Alright. Everything in this area seems to be worn and decayed. Everything that you see is an indication of wear and tear from a long period of time not being cared for. There's definitely something different about this area compared to everything else so far, as only this area so far seems to be, worn and decayed from lack of tending.
Okay, time for a little bit of experimentation. Hey, Jazz, I need your help over here.
Why?
This is gonna sound crazy, but I need you to bust a hole in one of these cubicles, to let some sunlight in.
Yeah, okay.
No, not this. No, not this one. The one next to it.
Yeah, that one already has a hole in it.
And if something weird happens, tell me, because this is setting off because this place is starting to give me the heebie and the jeebies. Nothing is this well maintained nothing, like, a lot of this place looks well maintained except for this one spot, and it's the only one with a hole in the wall. So, we need to do just a little bit of experimentation.
Okay. Alright.
its wall library explodes.
So Jazz will manage to punch a small hole in the wall, not very much with only a 16. But she doesn't seem to notice anything different occur with the hole. Speaking of checks, or sorry over here. Listening in on the door, you can definitely hear something inside shifting and scurrying about a bit.
Alright. Well, I was going to have Mikkel do a stealth check on the door and just let everyone know to be ready. There might be something coming out of here.
Alright.
Where are the scholars hanging out?
Just around at the moment.
Alright.
You push the door open slowly and peer in. You can see a small group of kobolds inside.
Oh. I really feel like Orsari should just bust her head through the door and use a ice breath on
I mean,
them.
she could really just bust her head through the door, and I'm pretty sure they'd all be bowing down at this point.
That's possible, unless they're under the influence of the boss.
Always worth just poking your head in and see if they actually bow down, or if they actually need, check to see if they need ice breath, or if they are just going to go ahead and worship the almighty dragons.
Well,
I mean, the
So,
only concern would be Orsari does have a 5 in initiative. If she didn't act right away, then she wouldn't get a surprise round, and
yeah.
they might be faster,
So-
but they might not. I haven't rolled their initiative yet, so
So, Dimitri, you want to take out these kobolds in here? There seems to be like 5 kobolds in this room down here.
What? He's like, what do you expect me to, what do you expect me to do? He's like, boy. Okay.
I'm just saying. We could leave them or just wipe them out. I could have Asari use a breath on them to surprise them.
He's like, well, I've got a plan. Plus, if that plan backfires, he sort of taps some. He's like, I do always have, plan B. That points to Oria.
All right.
Wish me luck, guys, because this is where old Dimitri gets to shine.
Have fun.
That is time for playing Dimitri. So yeah, he's going to more or less go into the rooms and he'd be hello there, my little scaly friends. Let me introduce myself. I am Dimitri Howley, and if you're here captive, then congratulations. I am here to free you. If not, then we mean you no harm. Just here to look through some books, and we'll leave you be. However, if you do try to harm me and my companions, we will be forced to exterminate you with extreme prejudice.
The kobolds look up at you, and then glance over to Oria there on your shoulder, and then they all begin to shout, "The dragon has come! We have been told of her."
Mm-hmm. This is Oria, the dragon that, while I am not personally connected with, I work with. Say hi, Oria.
Arya will nod and just she'll sort of puff.
The kobolds begin bowing to to Oria there. These kobolds are very clearly allied with the slums kobolds.
Dimitri's going to poke his head back in. He's like, hey guys, I found some friends.
Zune will sort of say, "Friends," and fly at dashing pace towards you.
Yeah, hearing Zune, he's gonna be like, "Oh, it's like, and one more thing. Allow me to introduce one other friend of mine."
And before you get the chance to get to one other friend of mine, Zune just plows through you.
Yeah, that's why I kind of moved him away. He's like, meet Zune, everybody.
Hi.
The kobolds cheer.
God, do we just thinking, God, like they see him as a hero or something? Can that can actually be a good stage play. The Dragon Hero. I need to work on a name though. So so as you see, like my friend Zune here, my companion Oria, and in the other room we have another dragon. If you like, and I guess you are friends from the slums. So we have a little bit of a favor for you. At that point, he actually does pull out a copy of the list because he's not stupid enough to give him the actual list. He would have made a copy. Like, we're looking for all these books. Like if you can find them, find them, and bring them to us. That'd be great. If you can't, then hey, that's fine. You tried your best.
Say we could also have them guard the scholars as they're prancing about in here.
That's actually. Would Mikio actually say that? Yeah,
he would be shouting it.
Aside from helping us look for those books, there are these 5 humans, guys that are about my size, but no pointy ears. They're people who work with us. They're not exactly the most well built people. So if one of each of you could go in and help protect them from any sort of nastiness, then that'd be great.
I'm pretty sure the scholars are. I mean, this is out of character, but I'm pretty sure the scholars are probably more durable than the kobold.
I bet. The kobolds will say, books are in the east, west, or left side of the map on the map here. And then they will say, beware. Let's see, how would they word it? Stone Gazer lives near there.
Oh boy, this is okay. Dimitri's gonna try a nature check to see if he can figure out what they mean by Stone Gazer. Oh, apparently Dimitri knows all ACAS Stone Gazer. Nat 20. Stone Gazer. So that's when in the back of his head he's like, wait a minute. He's like, got it.
You're definitely familiar with both basilisks and Medusa.
Mm-hmm.
As for exactly which one they're referring to, you're not sure. You don't get much information off of simply Stone Gazer. But you are very confident that it's some sort of creature that can turn people to stone by looking at them.
He's like, thanks guys. I'll be sure to inform everyone to be careful of that. At that point, he sort of marched to himself. Oh dear, God, all the things we can come across. Okay. And at that point, he sort of leaves the kobolds to do whatever. I mean, they're kind of free now. So if they want to stick around, if they want GTFO, they can do that.
Right. This place has been their home for a while, so.
Yep. But he is going to sort of call out to Serena and Samuel, is like, guys, yeah, he's like, guys, group meeting, different problem. Also about BRB.
Zuri would have started to realize that talk of a stone gaze. Well, she won't into them, she'll still be leaning in the doorway.
Okay.
Jez will join the huddle.
Zoom will sort of capstone the huddle. He's just, everyone else is in a circle. He's just sort of resting on top of everybody.
The scholars will, realizing that something's going on, they'll kind of turn back towards the party to find out what exactly is going on. So, and I think Card was saying he was on be right back mode, so
Yeah.
I imagine that Dimitri is explaining that there's either a basilisk or a Medusa somewhere within the library.
Okay, I'm
It's
back.
where the book.
And here's to hoping that Serena over here wasn't reading the Tome of Foes before starting this.
Okay, Dimitri, after everyone sort of gathered up, hopefully including Samuel. He's the only one that's actually not there yet. He's like, okay. Good news, bad news time. Good. Well, 2 weeks of good news. Good news, like the books are the other wing, and those kobolds we saved from the we saved from the slums had friends here who helped us. So yay for us. Now here comes the bad news. They mentioned that a stone gazer was there, which by my recollection means there's 2 possibilities. It's either a basilisk or a Medusa. And either way, those things are kind of tough. More so Medusa, because those things are smart.
Indeed.
I mean, the dragons will be fine because they have at least a little bit of blind sight. The rest of us are going to have trouble with that.
Zoom just sort of mutters something about, sounds very interesting. And maybe I should also probably point out that I imagine I would have, Zoom's head above above Dimitri.
Okay, look. If I'm remembering stuff, if I'm remembering my myths, legends, and various other folks' tales, basilisks are just these big old, lizard-like creatures. Probably easy to take down. Don't look directly into their eyes, or you're statued. A Medusa, on the other hand, can be very cunning, very clever, and of course, don't look directly at her eyes, or you're statued. So either way, bit of a problem. Funny fact, Medusa. In this way, he starts rambling off various myths about the actual Medusa race, where they come from, yada yada yada. Being the bard.
Right.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure everyone stopped listening once he started that.
Yeah, and that's why I didn't actually go into it, because at that point, people are probably tuning him out.
Yeah.
Zoom falls asleep on Dimitri's head.
Dude, yeah, I'm probably hearing, feeling Zune just fall asleep. He's like, Zune. sort of pokes him with the hilt of his sword. Wake up!
Oh. I guess I'm still a little tired.
I mean, I have a solution for myself and Orsari, but I'm not sure about the rest of y'all.
Okay, look. Because we know it's there. We might be able. We don't have to worry about we know it's there. So as long as we don't get surprised by the thing, and I can't stress this enough, do not look directly into its eyes, then we'll be fine. You can say the thing's butt for all I care.
So step 1, stare directly into its eyes.
No. Do not look directly into its eyes.
Could Jazz do her own nature check on Medusa, see if she knows anything? Might not help because she doesn't have any proficiency, but give it a shot. Nope, no, nothing.
Oops, that's one.
Oh, we saw this one.
It could go the whole natural wonders route and be like, Medusas they don't exist. Stop being an idiot.
That would be. I mean, would anyone want to challenge Jazz? Let's be honest.
Yeah, as everyone's still discussing, you see Miki will tie a band around his eyes and hop on Orsari's back.
Okay.
Not taking any chances. Because, I mean, she does have 10 feet of blind sight, so...
Right.
Soon, you're definitely going to need to put that shield to work with in terms of keeping yourself from watching that thing.
Put the what to work?
He Dimitri sort of taps his shields, like, you put that, sort of motions his arm in front of him, in front of your face. That way...
Oh, no, sorry, I didn't hear you because of the... I don't know. I didn't get what you said.
Oh, you legit didn't hear me. Dimitri's like, well, he's like, don't worry. He's like, well, Zune, looks like you'll be putting that shield of yours to good use against that thing.
Zune's like, shield, huh? Fastens shield to head.
Dimitri just like, oh god, I don't know whether this is it's a good thing Perseus didn't have any companions like this, otherwise he'd be facepalming his entire adventure. Alright, let's go.
Zune quickly realizes that this is not good for saying, reattaches it to his arm, and does as usual.
Well, with that, scene just goes to what way after saying to tell or if she needed.
Alright, so is Samuel going to be sticking with them, Zurine, or is he going to be coming with the rest of the group?
Must think. Mixing too many flasks. I'm just gonna stay.
Pray for us,
Last
people.
thing we need is somebody getting jumped while nobody else is around.
Pray for us, people. We're splitting the party.
Right.
That bad. Considering the two who are split have a way to communicate with the party.
Yeah, good point. And we do have the message. We do have, her messenger. We do have her psychic messenger, Drake.
This says, "Holy crap, we need help." The other two are like, "We're coming."
Well, Zurine's really in trouble. Oria will start panicking. So.
Right.
So if we start having a panicking dragon on top of, top of Dimitri's shoulders, we know we have a problem.
I have a question. Seeing how Rosari has blindsight, could she tell Mikio where the creature, like a creature, would be within 10 feet, and he would not, and if he's blinded, he would be fine and not have like the disadvantage and stuff?
Probably not, because she could give him a general idea, but probably not be able to give him the exact.
Okay.
So,
At least not until they can share senses.
right.
That's true.
It's because as fun as it would be to see you go all Zatoichi on this.
Yeah. Well, as you guys reach the end of the hallway, there is another corral that has been worn down by time. You notice that once again there is a hole in the wall here.
Starting to see a pattern here. All right, let's keep moving. Like hopefully nothing else will jump at us. He then stopped. He then stopped. And I was like, I just jinxed it, didn't I?
Probably.
Well, at least I'm genre savvy enough to know that I did.
Gunner.
Hey, Gunner.
And from the shadows, a wild Vivi appeared.
Right.
Hey.
Hey.
She just pops right out of Jazz's hair.
Lol.
As you,
Why is it I can see that?
I don't know. Maybe because Jazz has a mane like a certain lion.
I don't even have Vivi's token on this side for some reason. That's odd. Oh, I see why. Okay. As you make your way around the corner here, you can see a large room with rows of writing tables and high stools. You can see parchment littering the floor. There is a door on the back side of the room. And huddled into one of the corners is a wild-eyed human. His clothing torn and tattered.
Well, a wild old man's appeared, so Dimitri's like, okay, like, let me take care of it. Yep. Dimitri's like, oh, hold up. He approaches the old man, sort of not pretty. He's like, hey, are you all right? He's still standing, a little bit far back in case this happens to be, in case this guy happens to be feral.
As you approach, the old man suddenly shouts out, "He is coming! The big one! The evil one! He lives in the Castle of Flowers!"
Whoa, hold up. Calm down, sir. Calm down. Now, who's coming and what is the Castle of Flowers?
He runs up to you and grabs you by the front of your tunic there and says, "You don't understand. He's wrapped in fire, and he's as cruel as can be."
Okay, I was like, okay, first off, let go. He sort of pushes the old man off off him. He's like, second, who, and he's like, and I don't know, I've seen some pretty cruel people, so you're gonna have to be a little bit more specific, who are you talking about? You're saying I don't like playing the pronoun game here.
He responds with, the evil one, the flamed one. Is this him?
Oh boy, this is going to require either a history or a knowledge check, isn't it?
You can try.
Zune just looks at the old man dumbfoundedly. Flame? What?
Oh boy.
A ice scimitar?
While you're working on rolling that, Mikhail,
Yep.
you don't hear anything through the door to this room over here.
Alright.
Nah, balls. 13. Not my best roll, but not my worst one so far.
There are so many different fables and stories regarding creatures of fire and things like that. You really can't get any full idea on what exactly it must be that he's talking about. He could be talking about an elemental, it could be an Efrati, it could be any number of flaming creatures.
Oh, yeah. He's like, okay. It's like, okay. It could be a salamander. It could be a hellhound. Could be elemental. It could be an Efreet. If we're into that, then game over, man. Game over. Let's see. Got any other information for me to maybe help narrow this down? Like maybe a name.
Out of character, preferably its true name.
The old man doesn't give you any sort of name or anything. He just continues to ramble on about the being wrapped in fire, his body engulfed in flames. On occasion, he again mentions the castle of flowers. It stands so
Okay.
What on earth is a castle of flowers, Dimitri?
Yeah, that's it. You know what? I'm gonna do another sort of knowledge check on that. Probably another history check to see castle of flowers because the last one was about flaming creatures, which that didn't get me far. So castle of flowers history check.
History check.
Oh, that's a little bit better. 18.
All right. Well, if you are to assume he's talking about something in this area, you have a general feel that the guy probably has not moved around much, traveled much, at least not since he went crazy. The only castle that you can immediately think of in this area would be Velzevo Castle itself.
He's like, oh wait, he's like, oh wait, you're talking about the Are you talking about the brass dragon that lives there?
Dragon, not a dragon. Fire.
Not
Terrifying. He's huge.
Dimitri's gonna be like, not a. Uh-oh.
Well, hey, that's an extra clue. A huge wrapped in fire creature. So that ought to help you narrow it down a little bit more.
Yeah, but still, that's like, oh wait, yeah, there's something else there that's not a dragon that's wrapped in fire. Okay.
It sounds like it's actually going to come to us.
Okay. Okay, new information. Okay, new information. One more check. This time it's going to be in nature.
Let's put it all together.
20.
Not bad.
Dimitri's just like, oh.
Well, there's still a lot of things that it could be. A lot of gigantic things. Fire giants, Efrati, things like that come to your mind.
He's like, ugh.
That said, though, the statement that, not a dragon, he's big and he's on fire, really does, make you really curious, especially.
yeah, he's like, oh, great. It could be a fire giant. It still could be a freak. So, that's going to be how to deal with. Okay, sir, this might hurt a little bit, but I think it's time you got some rest. And I'm going to try and knock him out.
While you're rolling that, Mikiel, you fail at your stealth check, just saying. You just open the door. Inside you can see a room that has a couple of bookshelves. All in all, it actually looks more like a sort of small apartment or study, maybe. There's definitely a desk, a bed, a wardrobe, again, a few shelves, that kind of thing. So. And back to Dimitri.
Because this is kind of an unarmed strike, just knock him out. How's the 15 hit his AC?
Let's see.
Well, either unarmed strike or he's hitting him with the blunt end of it, or he's hitting him with his rapiers on the hilt. Just be like, okay, yeah, you probably need some rest. Night, old man. Conk.
Right. That is enough. You strike him, and he drops.
Alright, it's like, okay. Yeah, he wasn't trying to kill him, just a bit of a, knockout punch, so he's like, he's thinking, at that point he's thinking, oh, time. I probably should have done this. Oh, well. Drag.
Right.
Hide the body.
No, he's not dead, but Dimitri, pulls the old man out. Probably either runs into Jazz or VV. It's like, okay, found the crazy old man, and he gave me some info that I am not happy to share. And before you ask VV, no, he's not dead.
I was gonna say, random to VV.
This better be good information. I'm getting bored.
Okay, well, this is definitely going to make you a little bit happy. Apparently, how we have that whole dragon problem.
Yeah.
There's something else there. And
what is it?
Well, by my best estimation, it's either a fire giant or an ifrit. And if it's an ifrit, then we are so screwed. At least with a fire giant, they can be reasoned with, as long as you don't piss them off. But an ifrit...
So, Tick them off glances over at all of the party.
Well, I mean, he has a point there.
Yeah, we're dead.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like, look, if it's a fire, even if it's a fire giant or an ifrit, we are kind of screwed because what this old guy says that there's something living at the castle. There's something at the Castle of Flowers that's wreathed in flames.
Sounds like fun.
Yeah, fun. Yeah, fun. Fun like getting nearly chopped in half by an orc. Kind of fun.
Right.
Oh, so one of us did?
Have I ever mentioned you have a very morbid sense of humor? By the way, if you're wondering why I knocked the old man out, he was just rambling, raving. You should probably get him back to the city. Maybe someone could, unbreak his mind. And if he doesn't lay there, oh well, we can just feed him to a sorry for lunch. That or VV, you could do something with him. You see, you seem to be fascinated with corpses.
True.
Okay, wait. Where's Mikiel?
And a flash over to where he's at.
Meanwhile, by Mikiel here.
I mean, if there's nothing else in this room, I could have him check the chest. Or like the foot locker or whatever it is.
Yeah, you could do an investigation check on the room.
And I get nowhere.
Yeah, unfortunately you're not going to find anything with Nate.
Should Vivi just come over and assist them?
I think Zoom's
I mean, if she wants
run
to.
a perception check. Go through the room.
Zoon's going to fly over to Mikiel. I mean, they're excuse me. Sorry.
Yeah.
They are in a separate section, so.
Zoom would fly over to Mikiel and run a perception check. Probably getting a 17.
Okay.
In fact, yes, getting a 17.
So I'm gonna have sorry roll one too, but I don't know if she's gonna get any higher.
12?
She did. It's sad that the dragon with no bonus gets higher than the person with a +4.
4, right?
That's the nature of RNGs for you. Like, he giveth and he taketh away.
True.
Indeed.
And he
Then he
strikes.
just says, "Go screw you."
And he strikes with righteous fury.
Well, here's a question. Are you rolling perception or investigation? Because in the
It was investigation.
I was mostly asking Zoom because he said perception.
Okay.
Yeah, Zoom was doing perception.
You wouldn't really see anything different than what everybody else, what Mikiel and Arsari have. So it's, again, as I described, it's a as soon as I find it again. It's basically a simple apartment and study. Again, a wardrobe, a couple bookshelves, a desk, a bed. You know,
So nothing looks out of place in the books, and the spines of the books don't say anything in particularly interesting.
not anything particularly interesting, no.
What kind of clothes was in the wardrobe, though?
Robes. The kinds of clothes that like scribes and stuff like that would wear.
Okay.
So.
Didn't know if there was anything
No.
anything else other than that.
Nothing in particularly special about the clothes or the books or anything. So.
Oh.
Alright, well, if that's it.
Yeah.
Because 12 didn't find 12 investigation wasn't enough to find anything.
Hold up. Dimitri's going to, after, seeing Zune fly off and just it'd be like, oh yeah, they're over here. Dimitri's gonna walk over. He's like, okay, okay, mind telling me what you two ran off and found? Goes into the rooms like, reminds me of my first in room, but regardless, what's up?
Nothing really in particular interesting in here that we've found so far. Be my guest to see if you will find anything yourself.
All right, I'll do just that. High rolls for me tonight, so 21.
No.
21.
Stay.
Very nice. Alright.
So what's the bet? When we actually fight the Basilisk, I am going to suck nads.
No. Stay.
True.
Stay.
So, looking around, you find a blank,
Give me your paw.
you find a blue tome. The spine of the book is blank, but when you pull it out and begin looking at it, you see that the front of the book has 4 small rubies on the front. There is a very intricate golden design on the front, And in the center of the design, you can see a man with his arms stretched out, reaching his legs and feet out. But also he has a second set of hands and arms, the second set of arms reaching more upwards, with the second set of legs straight up and down. What is that? That's
Yeah, that's the Da Vinci Man.
Da Vinci Man or something like that.
Dimitri's like, interesting.
The
So we-
Vitruvian Man, which was a drawing by Leonardo da Vinci. Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, Dimitri's going to, essentially pocket that in the back in his package. Like, oh, that's good. I don't know if that's on the list. Doesn't seem to be on the list, but hey, I'll keep that for myself. Like if it's magic, could probably identify it later. But this place is probably full of magic books.
Right.
And although he's going to turn back to you, I was like, yeah, you're right. Didn't find anything useful here. Well, I didn't see one book, but it's an old. It was an old book of stories and fables. Yeah, I'm a bit of a nerd like that when it comes to that sort of thing. Is either one of them going to contest Dimitri on that?
Not. I mean, we should open up the book and read a little bit of it, see if we can and what it is. But other than that, yeah, you can hang on to it.
Yeah, well, kind of in the middle of a mission right now, so I'll do that when we get back to the end.
What if it unleashes an arcane horror of some sorts and destroys entire new flan?
Congratulations.
That I have experience with.
Hey, congratulations. She's very stealthy. That she was hiding in Jazz's hair. I saw her pop out of it a bit ago.
I mean, that's a good hiding place.
Yeah, I mean, have you seen it? It's like she has an entire mane. You could probably have a sword in there if you wanted to.
I wouldn't doubt if she has.
So moving on. I probably think this is one of those tomes of attribute improvement, but I can find out which one of those that is later.
Right.
At that point, Dimitri looks at me kind of like, "Oh yeah, by the way, I found an old man rambling about something big and on fire. Could be a fire giant. It's also in the castle. No big deal."
Oh.
Meanwhile,
Great.
Jazz is dangling one of the scholars upside down.
Wait. Oh crap! I left Jazz alone with the nerds.
Jazz, put him down.
Not until he says he's sorry.
What did he say?
He said, "No, I won't give you my lunch money."
That's a valid answer to that question, to that demand.
I just gave you 50 gold yesterday. What'd you do? Spend it all on booze?
No. She just drops the scholar. Fine.
Dimitri catches him so he doesn't hurt himself. He's like, wrestle.
Break his neck.
Well, that'd be one
there's
less
one.
scholar we'd out of character on the bright side, that'd be one less scholar we'd have to worry about.
I'm trying to go for 100% run here. No scholar deaths.
Right.
I mean, if you want the best ending, I think you have to kill all the scholars. But that's just my memory probably failing me.
Oh, what up? He looks back at Mikio's like, oh yeah, by the way, if you want, by the way, if you want, if you could have a carry that guy because he might have some more useful information. I kind of knocked him out for a bit, although he's a little bit.
Yeah, so you said he was insane. I doubt there's much information you can get out of him.
There's probably a cleric back in New Flan that could probably undo any sort of damage to his brain.
I guess.
Hey,
Is he-
never look again. Never look at. It's like never look at a potential plot point away. Never look away from a potential plot point in the mouth. I think that's how the saying went.
Yeah, Mikio proceeds to tie the old man up and just strings him up onto on her tail, like the base of her tail.
Never asked you to make it comfortable for him.
I'm just saying she'll need at least a little bit of movement if we get into a fight.
That's the point, because potential basilisk and or Medusa.
So as you pass the set of 3 rooms here, you can see that 2 of these rooms are they're in pretty decent condition. They are tables, chairs, things like that. Places where people could bring their books to kind of sit down, read, study, things like that. As for this center room out of the 3, it looks like it was that at one point, but once again there is a gaping hole in the back of the room. Now everything that is within this room is rotted away, collapsed, that sort of thing.
Again, is anyone else seeing a pattern here? Because I'm not liking this pattern I'm seeing.
I'm having trouble telling what's going on here, Dimitri.
Okay, look. If there's a hole, if there's a significant hole in the wall, everything seems to have been, everything seems to be decayed and really bad. The passage of time went through, but where there isn't a big old hole, everything seems to be pristine. That means there is something here keeping this place time locked.
Then where are these decay spots coming from?
He's he points to the holes. He's like, that hole, it more or less breaks whatever sort of potential magical circuits is in them.
So,
oh dear God! I inadvertently made a Fate reference. God damn it, me.
So you're saying the hole that our Sari made was probably bad for the marsh area we tromped through?
Yeah, probably.
And the hole that Jazz punched through the wall.
Yeah.
Well, technically she didn't punch it. She used her hammer.
Close enough.
Yeah. So from now on, unless it's absolutely necessary, no more hole making, please, for me.
All right.
Good thing no one in this party is a mole.
Dear God, do you know how weird that would be to have a mole man in this group?
Honestly, they'd probably fit right in.
Yeah.
Now
I can see it now. Just randomly, absolutely, at any given time, pops out of the ground. Like, did somebody call?
Really, I can just imagine
every time.
Just
oh,
how
mother!
they move is just dig, dig, dig.
So while you're all chatting amongst yourselves, a gigantic spider suddenly appears out of nowhere and leaps at one of these scholars.
Crap!
Please kill the scholar.
That is a 13.
Yeah, it's kind of...
Not hit.
Oh, wow.
The scholar learned dodge. It was super effective.
That said,
The scholar said, "Oh shit, out of my way!"
It went after one of the arachnophobes.
it has no initiative.
It's going last. It's
like aha! Oh, no, I'm sad.
I do not have your initiative.
21.
What's your wisdom?
+4.
Okay, you go before me.
So what we're saying is that this spider's about to have a bad day.
This spider's about to have a last day.
He's about to have a bad time.
Right?
Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
Actually, if Dimitri really wanted to, he could play Megalovania on his mandolin.
Actually, you should play Spider Dance for this.
So this brings us to Zareen, who is the first in initiative, who's also all the way on the other side of the map.
Yep. Let's see. So
Want
which
us to
way would
make a
you go? Because anyway, there is 2. 30,
60 feet.
50.
Okay.
That's
And yeah, Vivi.
All right. Well, I'm just going to use Shocking Grasp on it. It's 26 to hit.
Wow.
And full damage.
So how much altogether?
8.
8 damage. I don't have the calculator open. Alright. They will take 8. And Dimitri.
Boy. Because of positioning of where this thing decided to phase into reality, I'm gonna move over here because flanking.
Right?
Oh boy. Okay, and first roll. Okay, that's fit. That would be a 19 to hit, but I'm gonna roll second because in case we get a crit. Good thing I got advantage because that would be a 6.
Alright, so 21's a hit, or 19, or whichever one it was you said.
Yeah. Okay. Not gonna do anything fancy aside from his normal sort of not gonna throw any abilities yet because not actually that too scary, but I'm just forgetting how much damage a rapier does.
1d8, I think.
Okay. Yeah, 1d8.
Item, rapier.
Max damage. 10.
Alright.
Yeah, Dimitri walks past. Click. A gash appears on it.
And Zune, who also has flanking.
Alright, yeah, because I believe I can just sort of hit this where I am, can't I?
Yeah.
It's
literally directly in front of you, so... In fact, your Dimitri is was literally flanking with you, so...
Yeah, that's why I said I'm glad it appeared where it did.
Yep.
In that case, I guess it's taking an ice sword to wherever I deem it hopefully necessary to deliver an ice sword to it.
Right.
Well,
Right up the spinner rack.
Spinneret, you mean? Because that or he's doing critical hit to the abdomen.
I feel like this thing's not going to live very long.
Not really.
Oh no! It kind of just death sandwiched itself between the dexterous guy and the magic sword guy. And let's face it, when Jazz gets her turn, it is going to go squish.
So it's probably a 19 to hit.
19 will hit.
Alright, Do I want to? No, I think I should say flow. Let's just go ahead and I believe it's a D6 for scimitars, is it not?
Yes.
Once again, I can look
Yeah.
it up.
Did you turn the air on?
I believe it's a D6 because the only swords that get D8 is long swords.
So, yeah, it's a D6, finesse, light. It's not versatile.
Well, Rapier
No.
does get the D8, but again, that's piercing damage, not slashing. So
Yeah.
I promise I won't try to clip your nails.
No, it's okay. Yeah, so I guess that would actually be then 3 cold damage into it.
Wow. Alright.
Oh, not too terribly strong. Alright, next.
I would have advantage right there with Vivi, right?
You'd also have advantage
Okay.
right here because Dimitri is on the side. So,
Okay.
because
Yeah, this is-
larger
thing-
creatures like this, as long as the person is on one side of them, all the squares on the opposite side count as flanking. So,
Okay. Alright, I'll proceed to attack with my first attack with the mace.
16 hits.
16. Alright. 1,
9 damage.
9 damage.
It's not feeling too good.
And then I'll go with my bonus attack damage or attack with the katana. What? Alright.
That's a miss. 12.
How do I get...
I like my advantage. It gives me the same exact number.
Hang on just a second. Do.
Yep. Anybody got any good jokes for the spider?
what's
Let's name him Jeff. The one who kills him is Billy.
What did I miss? What were we naming Jeff and Billy?
that like the spider and who kills him? I get that joke.
Me too.
That was good.
Another one bites the dust.
Not quite.
Okay. Sorry about that.
It's a
Is this
spider
one on
from
fire?
it's a spider from Devil May Cry named Phantom or something.
Yeah, that's Phantom.
So Jazz is up.
Well, considering this is probably
Okay.
a spider, I believe, so, you know.
But like, and you know, I could just hear Jazz pretty much chanting, "Mine, mine, 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 mine."
Jazz will just push that scholar out of the way and go, all right, time to smash its cephalothorax.
Are we sure that Jazz doesn't just beat the spider with the scholar?
You downed the scholar.
I believe the scholar would count as an improvised weapon. I wonder how much damage it would do.
1d4.
1d4
But,
scholar damage.
Wait. When Jazz says it's time to beat that thing, Dimitri's like, how do you know that word?
Just because I'm a Goliath doesn't mean I'm not smart. Or just because I'm a fighter doesn't mean I'm not smart.
Okay,
I've
yeah.
killed plenty of these things before.
Okay, yeah. Shut me up.
Right.
Oh, Dimitri. Uncultured Dimitri.
Actually, this would actually be kind of racist, Dimitri.
Yeah.
15 is a hit.
That's right. No. Vekasan's uncultured. Dimitri's just racist.
Right.
Unintentionally racist, but still kind of racist. Well, not really racist. It's more of classist because he didn't think the fighter would be smart.
Fair enough.
Dang.
Smoosh.
Ouch.
Jazz.
I'm gonna do a quick dex check to avoid spider guts.
Dimitri is covered in spider guts.
Not like nope. 21 to avoid spider guts.
As the hammer goes down, you just hear the spider give a painful squeal.
Right.
Dimitri's like, oh god, now the armor.
Can Dimitri take half spider guts?
Not with a 21.
But even then, even if he did dodge, he just prestidigitation it off. He'd just be like, ugh.
Alright.
That was just more for flavor.
Spider is down.
Oh dear.
Just like this poor scholar. Who,
Wait, there's actually a downed scholar?
Yeah,
Jazz pushed
Jazz-
him over and knocked him over, so he literally fell down onto the ground. He's not unconscious, he's just prone.
Yeah, he's
Got it.
Dimitri's is like nice job, Jazz. Want me to clean your hammer off for you?
No. I like to keep the blood of my enemies stained. I like to keep my weapons stained with the blood of my enemies.
You do know that will eventually cause rusting and damage to it, right?
Yes, I do clean it afterward.
Okay, making sure.
21 sends back the spider's corpse.
Alright.
Another what?
Hopefully, I get some venom out of this.
It does have a venom sac.
But their toll,
Let's see. It's the phase spider does have a paralyzing venom, so
it's a rest area.
Hooray, something to enhance that dagger.
What if it's frostbite venom?
the scholar that Jazz knocked over stands to his feet, kind of pads himself off, and gives a huff as he walks off to the bookshelves nearby. You can hear him mumbling something about how uncivilized.
That might have just been because I was in
Oh!
Dimitri's actually gonna roll his eyes at that. He's like, oh no, don't be grateful that she managed to kill a giant monster that tried to eat you. No, yeah, you get to be ungrateful for that. I don't like that. I want Jazz's reaction for the fact that Dimitri kind of stood up for her.
Yeah. Thanks, Dimitri. Yeah, she does actually reach into the spider's guts, covers her hand in said spider guts, walks over to the scholar and gives him a wet willy of the spider's guts.
And that was uncalled. And now that was uncalled for.
And now the
Zuna's
scholar is
just laughing.
paralyzed.
In fact, Zuna's laughing himself to death.
Dimitri just pinches the bridge of his nose like, and that's not exactly showing that you're better than them. But hey, I'm not going to complain. And look,
Go ahead.
in response to sort of Jazz sort of being a little bit like, huh? Thanks. He's like, no, no problem. Like I can sometimes be a bit uptight, but hey, at least I can loosen up. These guys seem to have a quarterstaff shoved up their you know where.
I forgot for the for 2-weapon fighting without the 2-weapon fighting style, I know you don't add your modifier, but do you add your proficiency bonus to the second attack?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Then I did that last. My second attack wrong.
Oops.
Yeah, it would have been a 14.
14. Oh well.
I mean, it's dead anyway, so.
I mean, a 14 would have hit, so, but oh well.
Moving on.
This time. Alright, so you guys have reached the shelves.
Mm-hmm. Okay, everybody, start searching, and if they and be careful. There's supposed to be there's potentially a basilisk here. So wait, is Samuel actually going to follow Zarina when she noticed that she left, or what? Were you? I'll ask you if Samuel would have followed Zarina when she took off to find the rest of the group.
Yep.
Okay, well then move you with the rest of us because
Yeah, you're still.
I was not paying attention to the map. Sorry, I'm still getting used to the map tools thing.
Yeah, it's all right. That's why I'm asking.
Yeah.
Okay, and well, time for, in the meantime, everyone roll investigation checks so that we can find the books that get the frack out of here.
Right.
Artificial 20.
That's not good. That's a 13.
Okay.
What are you rolling for?
Investigation for those books.
Books. Everybody.
I got a 16. 16 prison.
21.
23.
Damn, dang, I'm doing. Sam be all about them, but all of you about fine stuff.
Yeah. I guess just pick a room, because the room that you're in is going to determine what you're finding, because each of the rooms is different, subjects and stuff, so.
I'm sorry, but I always did like the new little sort of AFK marker.
Right.
Card. Aurea would be helping Dimitri.
Oh, so advantage? Sweet. Let me double check that. Okay, turn that 13 into a 15.
Cool.
It's like I wander past everybody, just wander into a small area of books all by myself. I'm like, guess that'll be fun.
All right. So.
Green is also that'll be a 21.
21. Okay. For each investigation, you're going to be spending about an hour searching. So your investigation check kind of counts for about an hour of time passing. Because again, you are looking through a good lot of bookshelves and things looking for specific books. That said, so there are 4 different subjects here listed in the library. 2 of each room is dedicated to one of these subjects. So, for example, 2 of the rooms are philosophy, 2 of the rooms are rhetoric, 2 of the rooms are mathematics, and 2 of the rooms are history. So let's start from the top and work our way down in regards to the people in the rooms. So Zareen.
Yep.
Sorry, I'm looking for a thing. There it is. I was gonna say, I know there was a way of typing stuff onto the map. So the room that you are in is a room for rhetoric. Rhetoric being a section basically for famous speeches from murder trials, pronouncements, public debates, and other similar things of that nature. Unfortunately, because of the nature of most of this stuff, a lot of this is very dry, very dull, sorry, I'm trying to think of the word here.
Is it boring as sin?
It's very dry reading, if you will. Unless Zareen there is the bookish type. A lot of it is really just reading. Unfortunately, that means that you don't really find anything here. Moving on to Mikiel. You are in the philosophy section, or one of the philosophy sections. As you begin working your way through, searching around, you find a scroll. The scroll that you find is labeled as Firedetha's Discourses on Power.
Well, that's one of the ones we needed.
Let's see. Here's a question for you. Having found it, are you going to pull it open, kind of look through it at all?
Can I do an Arcana check on it beforehand?
Sure.
All right.
Oh, hey, isn't that one of the things we probably don't having?
Yes.
I got a 10.
You don't feel like there's any particular magic or anything like that involved in it, so.
Okay, well, I guess I'll crack it a little bit, see what it says, make sure it's the right one and not like a copy or something like that. At least legible.
Totally read everything out loud inside the scroll. That happens.
Yeah, no, I'd rather not read it out loud.
It could be perfectly fine.
So, a lot of the scroll is pretty dry text. But in one section of the scroll, you find a small excerpt. It reads, "Fountains and pools hold great power. They can only be reached by performing proper ceremonies. Most sure of these is immersion. For in this way, the bather surrenders himself to the spirit of the water. That spirit, or some portion of it thereafter, enters into the bather, whereby he gains great powers. Woe to the weak-willed, whose spirits are sure to be consumed by demons, that put even the strong at great risk. Urax holds that the falls of Ix are greatest of all of these. Morden writes that the Pool of Radiance is greater still."
Wow. All right.
So, let's just give him the ceremony for trying to obtain absolute power and probably getting himself possessed by a demon. Because that's how I see this going.
Yeah, once we regroup and everything, Mikio's definitely going to say, let's not give this to the council member.
Wait, out of credits? Out of character, roll credits. Ding.
So Dimitri, sorry to say, but You are also in a rhetoric section.
Yeah, balls.
And just a lot of speeches from famous murder trials, pronouncements, public debates, and other such ilk.
Hey, Dimitri flips through all the book, closes like, ugh, I've seen amateurs with better writing than this. He's like,
You hear of trials about a spiky-haired attorney wearing blue suits.
yeah, like if you come across one of those, like, one of those, like, okay, that even doesn't make any sort of sense. Why would he even need to cross-examine the parent?
Right.
And this one, why would the accused do something like that? It makes no sense.
Right.
Love you cat comments, but seriously, sometimes Phoenix Wright games the stories can be a little bit weird, but still, love your games.
Yep.
Yeah.
Jazz, you are also in a philosophy section. As you're kind of tossing books here and there, you do come upon the book Ergan's Description of Darkness.
Another book he shouldn't have.
Once again, one of the books that was listed on your scroll. Whoops.
Seriously, everything in that philosophy section is probably dangerous.
Jez just takes a look at the book. She doesn't remember that this is important. She's just like, junk. Just tosses it.
Okay.
Steps on it a few times.
Samuel, coming to you.
Peace.
How big of a mathematics buff are you? Because that's what you're finding.
Well, considering he's an alchemist, probably a big one.
Big one.
Well, probably in character. Out of character, I think I can summon reuse the story of you on math as this. No one said there'd be math.
Yeah.
No.
I play more schools.
No one said there would be astrophysics involved in this. The rest of us, like, are you kidding me?
So this is a section dedicated to things like geometry, calculus, mathematical math.
Oh God, metamagic.
Take some interest in some of these books, but not really much. So you really don't think that much of this is going to be beneficial.
Is there any chance there's any equations relating to alchemy in any of these numbers?
Probably.
I think I'm going to scan over these again. Investigate to see if I can find anything that's like an alchemy recipe related to these numbers.
Zune, you are in the history section. And while I know you won't be able to see the map I'm about to put down, looking through your section, you come upon Lex Geographica. It is an ancient atlas drawn by the great mathematician Tomarus. It's a collection of maps of many of the cities and lands within the Moonsea realms. Of these, the map of Flan is the most important thing you find. However, it is notably out of date, as it was written about 200 years prior. Despite this, though, the majority of the information is still pretty good. However, there is one thing of pretty decent importance, I would say, that you find in here. And I have no idea where I have this map at, so 1 second as I try to figure out where the heck on my computer I saved this file. because I thought I put it in the the customs folder and all that, and it is not there. So I'm very, very confused as to where this has gone off to, because it seems like it should be right here in my Pool of Radiance folder, but it's not. That is also not. I have no idea where it is. Fun. I really have absolutely no idea where I would have put this at then.
Is it just a map?
I mean, it is a map. It's half of a map. It looks like somebody was in a rush and attempted to rip the map out of the book and only got a small piece of it.
Suspicious.
Is anyone watching Zune at the moment?
Dimitri's not.
I'm not really worried about what the party sees. I'm actually more worried about the eggheads.
There is one of the guys in here, yeah.
Yeah, but he's asking, is the guy actively watching Zune?
I wouldn't exactly say actively, no.
Then I would suggest that Zune tries to stealthily and quietly remove the other half of the map.
Pretty much.
What the? Where is this at? Oh, I saved it in the wrong Heroes of the Moon Sea folder. That's why I can't find it. And of course, I was looking for Velzevo Maze, not Lex Geographica. That is not on the right layer, so you guys can't even see that. Let me try that again.
So if that's the case,
but yeah, you would be able to easily pull the other half of the map out. What the? Okay, now where did it go?
What are you looking for exactly?
I literally just had it right here. I was looking. It's a piece of a maze, and I grabbed it and I dropped it on the map, and then it was on the wrong layer, so I got rid of it, and now it's not here in my folder.
The key here is to make a part of this map vanish. So that's a 16 on the stealth check.
Okay.
And are there any other maps that look like they might lead to something possibly dangerous for a possibly evil councilman to have?
I'm so confused. What happened to it? That makes no sense. It didn't. Sorry, hang on. It didn't end up in my recycle bin somehow. Why did you do that? It literally went into the recycle bin. That's why I couldn't find it. Apparently when I deleted it from map tools, which is funny because when you delete it from map tools, it never deletes the main file. But for some reason, this one time, it did exactly that. And so it went into my recycle bin. That's why I couldn't find it. Alright, so here it is. I'm on the right layer now.
Stop it.
There we go. There's the maze piece. So, there... Again, the book Lex Geographica is full of maps from the Moon Sea and things like that. So, if there's any particular thing, that is a good question. So.
Okay, so nothing looks like it goes to something. Probably, nothing is marked with of power, of darkness, to power, darkness. Anything really that looks like you probably shouldn't put it in the hands of a madman.
No, not really.
Just keep an eye out for something called Pandora Tower. Don't want anyone near that.
In that case, Zune just, since, again, 16 on stealth checks in, just sort of tucks away whatever he ripped out of the thing. Just hides it off into the bag. And then starts walking around the library to see what other people have found.
Okay.
By the way, is anyone going to do anything with that whole Of Darkness book? Because if not, Zune's probably going to scoop that up too.
Don't worry.
Mine.
Never mind. That may be a little bit less. That may still be unsafe to have Vivi have it, but it's probably safer than the councilman.
Hey, I hate to say this, but it still says you're AFK on your token.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just got back really.
So, question.
He got a 24 on the his check for an alchemy book.
Oh, all right. Well, like I did say, each check is basically an hour long. So you can if you want to.
Yeah, while he's doing that, Dimitri's going to head down here and do another check to see if there's anything down here.
You guys are always free to roll more checks in your area. There may be other things in your areas that you ideally found. So.
No, rhetoric is not up Dimitri's alley.
Yeah.
So,
Well, I guarantee you will not find anything in rhetoric or mathematics that is useful.
Yeah, that's plot work. That's plot noticeable.
To plot reasons. So.
But let's see, 15 on the dice. That means
it's also. I'm still helping my mom at open. I have to get up at 4 more.
Oh, alrighty. Yeah, I guess we could stop here.
and Rise, I got a net 20 for this area.
Alright. Let's see. Let's,
No warning. You can keep going. Just I may be nodding off.
Right. And I guess that's up to you guys, so.
Are we missing any books? I imagine we've gone through everyone's investigation, haven't we?
There are still quite a few books that you haven't found yet.
Well, in that case, here'd be a good place to stop. I guess we can all sort of rest.
Yeah.
Alright. Yeah, because I'm kind of tired as well. So, yeah. I guess for the sake of not dragging this recording out too terribly long, huh?
Well, let me handle, Dimitri.
Yeah, just let me get through this one last section, then we can call it.
Sounds good.
And in that hour, I can get to my book too.
Then we can.
Also,
you guys can work on finding the other books next session, and I'll just write down which ones you have found and haven't found. So Dimitri, let's see. In your this new section you're in, it's also history. looking around, you can see that you find the Great Historian's records of the arts of war.
Ah, bingo. This was one of the ones we were looking for. Let's do a quick look. Let's do a quick look to make sure there's nothing anything sort of dangerous.
That said, Mikiel did pick up Jazz's book. Is he gonna look at that one? Okay.
Yeah.
So we'll start with Ergen's description of darkness, where it is a grim account of Ergen's imprisonment in the lower realms. Primarily, it is a list of names and places, the horrors there being beyond description. The following catches your interest, where it says, and seated foremost in the hall of minor courtiers were the lesser powers, Maram of the Great Spear, Husk, the voice of Hargut, Tyran Thraxus, the Flamed One, Borum of the Lake of Boiling Mud, and Chemnod the Unseen. These too fell down and became servants of the great Lord Bane. Let's see. As for the Grand Historian's records of the arts of war, nobody heard that because I got disconnected from the thing. In fact, the internet seems to be down. Okay, well, that's unfortunate. I guess I'm sitting here silently for the moment, and we'll see if it comes back. If not, I may just have to end the podcast, and we'll work on this next week. I guess it kind of depends on what happens here, because...
see you guys next week.
Hey! Is it back?
Oh, hey!
Hi there.
Hey,
Hello.
Yeah, we all kind of got kicked.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is your recording still
The
going?
recording is still going. The stream has dropped. But I have OBS set up to keep recording even if the stream drops. So the recording itself is still going. In which I read something, and then when I didn't get a reaction, I was curious about it. And then
You kind of just...
was down. So
Yeah.
Hey, Sirian, didn't Oife actually get a copy of this book?
I don't remember.
Yeah, I think because I think it appeared because I think I remember asking about a book of demons and devils and the like.
Right.
So probably I don't remember. I'd have to go re-find Oife's sheet and see if I ever marked anything down.
So, yeah.
So okay, I don't know what you guys caught and didn't catch before everything died.
We didn't catch any of the description.
Okay.
You just said it says and then not dead.
It says,
And it just cut you off right at that point. It was like, it said what?
right. Okay.
Wait, what's going on? That's to all servers, and it was like, go there.
Let me. Oh, you're probably all disconnected from the server too, aren't you?
Yep.
Okay. Let me just. I guess I don't need to, but I'll just go ahead and boot. And if people want to reconnect, and it just auto booted everybody. Okay, never mind. So you're all, nobody is connected now. Okay, so let me recount this. The recording will have heard it twice, but that's all right. So again, the book is a grim account of Ergen's imprisonment in the lower realms, primarily a listing of names and places, or names and palaces, the horrors there being beyond description. One particular section catches your interest. It says, and seated foremost in the hall of minor courtiers were the lesser powers, Maram of the Great Spear, Husk, voice of Hargut, Tyran Thraxus, the Flamed One, Borum of the Lake of Boiling Mud, and Chemnod the Unseen. These two fell down and became servants of the great Lord Bane. It appears that I did stay connected that time.
Okay, someone needs to go ahead and make a couple notes over there on that boss card. Bronze Dragon and Covered in Flames. Well, I guess it's better that they're one and the same and not two different things.
Well then, that's some good information to have.
We are fucked.
Yeah.
I mean, as far as I can tell, it's a flaming dragon.
So, opening up the book, Grand Historian's Records of the Arts of War. It is a single volume of a massive work dealing with the history of warfare from before time was even recorded, such records being naturally possible through magical means. In it, there are innumerable little mentions of a group that conquers another group, only to be conquered themselves by a third, then conquered by a fourth, and so on and so on. There are accounts of abductions, failed alliances, broken treaties, petty squabbles, diplomatic intrigue, and more. The book's tone is strongly moralistic, attempting to set forth the proper principles of governance in times of warfare. It is also very anecdotal, however you say that word.
Anecdotal.
Thank you. From the book, you find a passage of interest. It reads, "At this time, there, ruling the Twisted Ones, was a powerful general named Tyran Thraxus.
Upon reading that, Dimitri's like, oh, fuck me.
He strode before his armies, cloaked in flame, and led the riders out of the waste. At his hand, the kingdom of Bars was conquered. Turning south, he led his army to conquer the Horeb and the Vane. Tyran Thraxus was a cruel man, and leveled all that he had taken, murdering the princes of those lands. But the flame that surrounded him consumed him, destroying his body. Freed of its shell, it flew among the men of his army, lighting on each and claiming it. It was then when Baron Shot imprisoned Tyran Thraxus in a vial of water which shone like the light of day. This he sank in the watery depths of Lake Longreach, defeating the armies Tyran Thraxus had raised."
Yeah, Dimitri actually, when he sees this part about Tyran Thraxus, he starts, more or less copying it word for word.
Right?
So we know.
So yeah, it's pretty much, he's like, okay, that, and done.
Right?
Oh boy, this is going to be a lot more complicated than I thought.
Isn't it always?
I make a dream. Anyway, said, we got 2 books that we hadn't gotten to out of the way. Let's wrap this up so that Serene can get some sleep.
Yep.
Sorry, that Miss can get some sleep. You probably need some too, Serene, for your job.
Yeah. So, well, I won't be going to bed for a bit. So yeah, there are still a few books you haven't encountered yet, but like I said, I'll just write down which ones you have, and we'll, work on what's left next time.
Mm-hmm. Where we'll be trading out one dragon for another.
Yep.
Actually, I'm off next week.
Oh, Double Dragon Week!
I won't be here though.
So we're trading one fighter for another.
Alrighty. Well, with that, and with the unfortunate, stream drop there for a second, recording stayed good, so at least there's that. But yeah, with that, I hope everybody has enjoyed. Those watching on Twitch, feel free to follow if you have not already. Those on YouTube, please feel free to subscribe. Check the video description down below for a link to the playlist. And links there also to the novel that I wrote and my Patreon. And
Every little bit helps.
a little bit helps. And we'll all catch you guys next week. Feel free to come out. Those on YouTube, feel free to come out. Twitch.tv/Serene Inc. Where, again, we stream this every Sunday, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard or Daylight's time, I guess, right now. So.
Stay classy, ever.
Beat me to it.
Joe.
Farewell.
Every
So
time.
long as Jazz goes on vacation.